Interesting, by the way, that Bob Swan was named permanent Intel CEO. Bob's CFO came from eBay, David. And that's interesting because, boy, one of the things that Microsoft blamed for its
he wanted the job.
He didn't want the job. He came on. Can we run the clip? Can we run the clip where he said no?
They were going to come up with their CEO. That said last week. But this was not necessarily what we expected.
No, I had the best quote. I asked him, I said, would you like to be? And he said, no. And I don't even know if he let me finish the sentence. I think Bob's a terrific guy, but, you know,
maybe
look,
he enjoyed the job more than he thought he would.
AMD has taken share during this period, all right? And Microsoft actually blamed chip shortages on one of the reasons the intelligent cloud wasn't as strong as I like. Look, Microsoft, if it had been at 98, it would be at 104, but it was at 106. It was down 104. But Intel is down $1. David, you just mentioned to me the other day you thought that they were about to find a permanent guy.
And they did.
I don't want to slam Intel, but I mean, you know, this is like if nominated, it was like, you know, William Tecumseh Sherman. If nominated, will not run. Well, he was nominated, he did not run, and he got the job. Yeah, so I think people were looking for, you know, Andy Grove the second.
They had indicated they were very close. They were not ready to do it prior to the or at earnings. They gave themselves a little more time. But I must say, this is
not
necessarily what people anticipated because, of course, if he'd wanted the job, it would have been his. People were quite happy with his performance.
But what does this say?
At least the board was.
What
I don't know.
does this say
there
about?
May be a story behind it. I'll try and.
Did nobody want that job? I mean, take Larry Culp. There's a guy, he wanted a job that nobody wanted, and he's doing a great job. That's a segue to G.
Well, we'll get to G, but briefly, Swan does say, when the board approached me to take on the role permanently, I jumped at the chance to lead this special company.
How could he do that after what he said on Mad Money? There is someone, I think, who wanted this. There's someone who wanted this badly. Take a guess. Take a guess. She was on the show yesterday. It's a hint. But you have to do it in the form of a question.
Sue wanted?
In the form of a question.
In the form of a question?
Well,
Who is Lisa Sue?
500. For 500, you got that.
Thank you.
Yes,
not a double check.
Because I've got to tell you, look, no knock on Bob, but if a guy doesn't want the job and he gets the job and he jumps at the chance after he told me he wouldn't take, you know, basically they would not take it, I don't know. I mean, that seems a little half-hearted to me. Let's get Bob one. We can get Bob one. He's a good guy.
I think that's doable.
But that's, I mean, if we could run the clip of when he said no to me. Are you texting him?
Yeah, I'm trying to find out what happened.
Well, that's good. Let me know when you get that back.
I will.